everyone, welcome back to the vlog. I am Chanel if you're new here. I live outside of Atlanta. I am a corporate girly who was recently let go, but I have something to tell y'all. And I thrift. We're foodies. Talking about my husband. And let this window up. We love to travel, thrifting, vlogging, foodie, all the things. So welcome or welcome back. I've gained quite a few new subscribers. A lot of them are from my shorts. So if you're not checking out my shorts, you should do that. I'm turning this air a little bit, honey, because it's a little, it is, what is it in degrees here right now? Why is it? Oh, it's 66 degrees. So it's Friday, and today is my day to do a little dilly-dallying on my own, and I love to do it. So of course I'm going to hit a couple of my favorite thrift stores, pick up my coffee from Dunkin', and get my day started. But before we get into anything, honey, so I signed my contract this morning for a position with a company out of Alpharetta. So this position is okay. I'm there for a short time, not a long time. I'm looking for a specific long-term job that is not in management. Preferably an analyst job or a manager of processes and not people. I do not desire to be a manager anymore. And this current company, I told them that, I only wanted to be in a individual contributor role. That's a new term, y'all. Have you ever heard that? For a person who doesn't manage anyone. And honey, another HR generalist called me and was like, please, like she like, we really want you to sit in for this a manager's role because of my prior experience. And initially I was like, okay, even though I was committed to the individual role because I just don't want to manage anyone. And I worked with another HR generalist about that particular role. And she and I discussed that I really didn't want to be in management. But this other generalist came through and was like, hey, we really want you for this manager's role. Will you sit in for the interview? Which the interview would have been for yesterday. I woke up yesterday and I'm like, I don't want to be a manager, so I canceled the interview. So around 3 yesterday, the HR generalist that I work with called me to offer me the role and send me the contract, which I'm super ecstatic about. Y'all hold on for a second. Yes, we have a large cold brew with 2 pumps of mocha, 2 pumps of caramel, 1 pump of liquid cane syrup, extra ice, and cold foam.
Large cold brew, 2 mocha, caramel, 1 liquid cane, extra ice, and cold foam.
That's correct. That'll be it.
561 at the window.
Thank you. So what I was saying, I'm back from picking up my coffee. First, let's see if it felt like working today. They did. That's good. Okay. So what I was saying is another thing, because I forgot where I left off. During my initial interview for the individual contributor role, one of the directors asked where did I see myself in three years. I told him, hopefully still working for the same company, being at peace and enjoying what I do. She said, so you don't want to, like, if there's a manager role that opens, do you not want to be a manager? I said, no. I said, I've already done all those things. I've held pretty much every role in RCM that I wanted. From PFS director, manager, supervisor, coder, follow-up specialist, reimbursement specialist, RCM analyst. So there's not much more that I want to do. And to be honest, early on I was very ambitious and wanted to climb the corporate ladder. I remember speaking to one of my mentors when I was finishing up my master's degree, because he was an administrator at one of the hospitals. He was a great guy. And he told me, he said, well, if you want to be an administrator, you're going to have to move around. He said, because in those positions, they're not held for a very long time. Most people are in those roles 3 to 4 years at the most. And then they move around because that's just the nature of the business. So we thought that, and I'm like, yeah, because I know I don't want to move around like that. So I've been blessed to be able to move around in this business and build great professional partnerships and relationships. So I'm gifted for that. I'm thankful for that, and I'm also thankful that I have the opportunity to move down the ladder now if I want to, and I want to. I don't want to manage anyone. I don't know if their desire will ever come back. I don't know, but it's not. I don't have it right now. I don't. The thought of having to manage adults that act like kids is just undesirable to me. And you would think that it would be the young adults in our profession. No. You wouldn't believe the older ladies of every background acting like kids, jealous of one another, tattling on another person. Just, I don't have the patience for it. After my mom and passed away, I ain't have patience for nothing. And I recognize that, and it wouldn't be fair to be a manager when you don't want to be. Because, yeah, I was a great manager. I had a strict program, but I just run a strict program in anything that I do. So there's that. But I was fair, and I was direct. A lot of people don't like a direct person. I'm a very direct person. You never have to guess how I think or what you're doing, how you perform. I will let you know. But yeah, that's that on that. I'm gonna wrap that up because y'all know I love to get into a little tangent, girl. We don't want that. So I'm gonna head out. Y'all wanna see anything in the thrift store? Y'all wanna see? Do y'all like that? Yeah, let me know. Drop some comments down below. Okay, I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to watch. Why am I still non-monetized, y'all? And I'm working on 1,500 subscribers. And thank you all who subscribe. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, please do so. Okay? So yeah, I will be back. I'm gonna stop rambling. Switches. Y'all love this one. I have so much. Look at the bag. Let's see how much it is. Oh, I'm gonna get it. $3.49. Also, look. Let me show you these shorts. Hold on. Okay, got these little chimbery blue jean shorts for $5.49. These tannish brownish partial linen shorts, also for $5.59. And then I got this shirt for $13. So this is 2 pair of shorts and the top for $13. $14. Let's round it up to 15. You can't beat that. Look at these pants. $2.79. Okay, so my first stop is complete, and let me show you how much I spent. $17.31. Yes, it was originally $22.74. I had $5.43 in loyalty points. That brought my total down to $17.31. And I bought a pair of pants, a top, 2 pairs of shorts, and a planter, a clay planter for our plants outside in the backyard. So yeah, now this is America Thrift, which is one of my favorite thrift stores. Now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to the Goodwill right outside of Marietta. Well, both of them are really considered in Marietta. I think I'm going to go to Marietta. Let's see what we can find there. Look how much these are. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, just left the Goodwill in Marietta. Now I'm thinking about going to Ackworth, to this thrift store that I've been to a couple times. My husband and I have gone a couple times. I think I went once by myself. But she has Pandora charms, authentic Pandora charms for like $5 that she picked up from somewhere. And I have a pink Pandora bracelet, pink themed. So I'm gonna go check those out, because she had some that were cute. But the day that I went in, I wasn't really looking for Pandora. I wasn't looking for Pandora charms. I was focused on them, so I didn't care to look at them. I briefly looked at them because she pulled them from under the counter. So I'm gonna go over there. I think it's about 10 miles away, but let's see how quickly I can get over there. So I just left the Goodwill in Marietta, off of the Marietta Square, not too far from there. They really didn't have anything today. I did get a little blue dress, summer dress, casual dress to wear, because I will be dressing up to work. You know what I mean? It's time. It's time to get back to myself. Maybe even wear a little makeup every day. My lips look dry. I'm gonna cut that out. But anywho, let's get over here to Ackworth and see what they have. It is, what time is it? Hold on. It's 10:18. I need to be back home by 12 o'clock so I can check on my dogs. And then I'm gonna go out and give me a little lunch, something light, because we're going to Hot Pot tonight. So stay tuned. Deborah's treasure trove. y'all, so I just left my car. Deborah's treasure trove in Acworth, Georgia. Deborah's not here today, but her friend is here, and she also does estate sales. Her name is Jill. Every time I come here, they have just great spirits, and I just love it. So I didn't find, took a look at the Pandora bracelets. They weren't what I wanted. But I did find this bracelet, and it goes well. It's a stretchy bracelet too, so I need to be careful. It goes well with my blue Pandora charm. Look at that, so cute. And I also got these snake embossed earrings. Super cute. I paid $5 for each. That's $2. And that will conclude my thrifting for today. These beads are this bracelet is cute. I wonder if this is glass or actual true stone. They don't feel cold enough to be real stone, so probably not. So I have an errand to run. I sold a bag last night. I need to drop it off at the post office. I sold it on Poshmark. I do a lot of, most of my sales come from Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace. For some reason, eBay has been extremely slow lately. Have I sold things? Yes, I think I've sold like 4 or 5 items, mostly clothes on eBay. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on there, because eBay used to be popping. It is no longer popping. It is very slow. Also, what I was about to tell y'all, my case at the Cobb County market where I was selling antique and vintage items, mostly crystal. I went in yesterday and turned in my 30-day notice to vacate. I've been there. We've had items in that case since the latter part of January and have yet to sell one thing. That thing. So I also noticed that few of the clients or people who had items there as well that were like next to mine or a few spaces down from me are no longer there. So that's telling me having items in a case is not the best route to take. You need to be out on the floor in the booth. However, I do not want to invest in putting items in a booth that they're charging $300 a month to have a booth, to have a space, and I'm not selling, because the thing is, I have the profit from this. Now, having those items in the case was a complete loss. So that's $300 down the drain, because my $330 plus down the drain, because the case rent a month was $110. So upon initially signing our lease, let's see, where am I? I think I can go straight. Signing the lease, we had to pay the first month's rent and a deposit. However, I'm going to use a deposit to pay this last month, which was, yeah. So that's it. So we were wrapping that up. So I got to go and clean out my space at some point. And I'm going to sell things either on eBay or find, I really, really want to have a little stand at some of the local little thrift events that they have. That's what I really want to do. I want to sell set up a stand and sell it from there. So I'll need to look into that. But enough of me. And this is all off-center, child. Y'all all wonky. I didn't even know. My bad. But enough about that. I'm about to go to the post office. And dang, I could have went to a post office here in Agward instead of, but I don't know where it is at all. So let's see. Stay tuned, y'all. I'll be back. First answer. Lord. It is. They gotta stop. Nose. See your haircut. Let him see. Think. Pinky. 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 Let me see that bling. Okay. Pinky. Pinky. Hello, good morning, family and friends. Welcome back to another day in the vlog. I'm Chanel. This is my husband, Eric. And if you're new to this channel, we like to vlog our life. We travel a lot. We're foodies. We also like to thrift. I'm also a reseller.
Turn right on Bellsbury Northwest.
That pretty much sums it up. Today, we're on our way to Trenton, Tennessee to visit my in-laws, his parents. It is April 1st is their 53rd, 54th
Then use the right lane to turn right to
wedding anniversary. Isn't that a blessing? Anywho, y'all stay tuned. We already have our coffee. Stopped at Dunkin'. We have the girls. Hey, girls. Yeah, they're whining, but whatever. And baby, have anything for the vlog?
Good morning to you. Ready for a good day of driving.
Yes. So, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Switches. That's some good stuff. This necklace is cute. It's only $7. Mm-hmm. Where is it? Price tag. So much fun. In Atlanta. I thought I saw some pink something. Okay, y'all. So we've made it to my husband's hometown in Tennessee. And we stop at this little thrift store from time to time we come here. And it was open today. The last time it wasn't open. And it's called Then and Now. Y'all, how about a vendor had a old school duck head crossbody Dooney. We shot. First of all, you saw the footage for $2. $2. No, it is not for sale. It's for me. It is for my own collection. I could not believe it.
She had me verified.
I said, babe, is this $2? Did they accidentally get the Y'all ain't even look inside the bag.
The decimal point wrong.
Right. But it's pretty clean. It does have a couple pen marks right here. A couple pen marks right there. But do you think I care? I do not.
Yeah, that can be clean.
It is in good shape. It's that pebble leather. Still in really good condition. Yes, honey. This is my bag for the summer. Do you hear me? Yes. $2, y'all. We spent $20. I'm finna show you what else we got. And I literally felt like we had robbed the place. Like at any second, someone is gonna come and arrest us. So that's somewhere $2 for this vintage Dooney Bourke. This is why I like thrifting outside of big cities, like Atlanta. Yeah, we would never find this for $2. Also, when my friends and I went thrifting in Dallas prices, there's no compare. Babe, the thrifting, even the Goodwills are more expensive
Than Atlanta?
Yes. And you go to the thrift stores, they already have the bags marked up to resellers price.
Oh, yeah.
So I won't be thrifting. I now understand why the lady that I follow from Dallas that is reseller, she only goes to the bins to get her merchandise. I understand why. Makes perfect sense. But y'all, oh, I'm in love. This is a Dooney from the 70s, not the 70s, the 80s. Let me see if I can find. I'll do that later, y'all. But another thing that we collect is milk glass. And in our parts, it's hard to find milk glass just out in the wild. Huh, babe? We hadn't seen no milk glass out in a while, and I don't know how long.
That's why I asked if you wanted it.
Yes, and it was $10, y'all. Ain't no way. This would be $35 in an antique market in Atlanta. We got it for $10. $10. That's one piece. And then I got another little piece that can be, this is so cute. Look at this piece. Cute. $5. It's a candle holder, but I will be using it for rings. Super cute. We spent
$20.06
for a Dooney crossbody bag, 2 pieces of milk glass. Was that all we got? Oh, and this little keychain.
Yeah.
Because I'm a girl that likes random things. Where is it? Oh, it's in the bottom of here. Get in, loser. It was only 75 cents. Yeah. But yeah. Put that inside there, babe, so I don't lose it. But that's it. I just want y'all to see this before I forget. Because, honey. Babe, you're in my bag. Got your hands all over it.
Hush.
You do have this little bit of imperfection, like right here where it looks like it got scratched up.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Just need a deep clean.
I am just in shock. The handle, the strap is still in good shape. Honey, I snatched this up so fast. Because it was hiding behind some other purses. But yeah, that's our haul. We're probably not, we won't be, we won't have the opportunity to go anywhere else in Thrift. They also have another little thrift store not too far from here, but the prices ain't the same.
Yeah, it's more like a boutique thrift store.
It's a neat little place though. Very nice and clean. Okay, we're done. Thanks for watching. Oh, there's more, of course, in the vlog. Stay tuned. Like a ghost town down through here. See, like, got coordinating coolers, circuit court. What you barking at? I know that's right, Binky. What you see? Guard dog. Like, let me see. What she see? What y'all see? Guard dog 1 and 2. She see something. So we're in the back of my husband's family's in their yard. They have a big, beautiful, flat yard. I mean, we can have barbecues for days out here. For real.
That area right there
Mm-hmm.
used to be a big old park.
Oh, right here? It's the right size and it's flat.
Yeah, we were planting tomatoes, watermelons, corn, greens.
Green.
Dad had like rows of greens that he had out there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was the garden spot right there.
It's nice and flat.
Mm-hmm. So you just come out in the backyard, get your tomatoes.
Man. We used to have some blackberry bushes like behind Mama's house. And I used to come out every morning and pick me some fresh blackberries for my cornflakes and cold milk. Delicioso. It was so good.
Right here is where Mama's clothesline was.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, yeah, she had 3 rows,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be like from right there all the way to almost the edge of the house. She hung all kind of clothes out here, man.
I believe it. What is Binky barking at?
Let her have a fun.
You can work out here. She said, "Come, this house pop all night long." I said, "Oh no, I can't stay with nobody like that."
One other thing too, can we have the forged devil eggs as an appetizer as well?
He said he never liked it. I've always loved it.